Landscape is the appearance of that portion of land which the eye can view at once, and landscape gardening is the art of laying grounds so as to produce the effect of a picturesque landscape. So landscape may or may not include plants. Landscape gardening is the application of garden forms, methods and materials for the improvement of the landscape, and the landscape in this connection is any area large or small on which it is desirable to develop a view or design. Landscape gardening can also be defined as the beautification of a tract of land having a house or other object of interest on it. It is done with a view to create a natural scene by the planting of lawn, trees and shrubs. Further, landscape gardening is both an art and science of the establishment of a ground in such a way that it gives an effect of a natural landscape. Another simple definition can be, landscape gardening is the imitation of nature in the garden. It can also be defined as improving of total living environment for the people. In light of all the foregoing definition, landscape gardening can be defined more appropriately as making a garden or to tame an area which shall be landscape or picture. The expression of landscape may be gay, bold, retired, quiet, etc. This expression will conform to the place and the purpose. It should be a picture and not a collection of interesting objects. Since the landscape gardening is the making pictures on the ground with plant and other material, landscape designer should be proficient in art, ornamental gardening, ecology and physiology. He should be an architect and engineer to appreciate the relationship between plant form, colors and buildings. Natural elements of landscape. We live on a vast planet which is characterized by different types of landscape depending upon prevailing geographical and agroclimatic conditions. There are mountains, hills, glens, valleys, seas, rivers, forests, plains, deserts, lakes, swamps, streams, etc., which comprise major part of natural landscape. At certain points, there is harmony between natural elements like ground forms, vegetation and even animal life. The landscape of such place is beautiful and conveys the feeling or mood of the landscape character like exhilaration, sadness, eeriness or awe. There are many qualities of natural landscape beauty like the picturesque, the ethereal, the serene, the delicate, the idyllic, the graceful, the majestic, the bold, etc. Man has copied the natural elements for improving landscape around him and converted certain areas in the form of garden for his pleasure. Principles of landscaping. It is very difficult to lay down principles of landscaping, applicable everywhere. However, general principles of landscaping are as follows. The ideal landscape garden is like ideal landscape painting which expresses some single thought or feelings. Its expression may be bold, retired, quiet. Beauty and utility should be harmoniously combined. Area should be divided into different parts and plan should be conceived for each area. Overall plan should be such that the observer catches the entire effect and purpose of the plan without stopping to analyze its parts. Let the garden and building merge into each other. There should not be stopping abruptly, particularly in front of building.